is your favorite DSLR video to date?
I don't think I have a favorite DSLR video to date, really. I mean, I don't...
How do you select what you'll see?
Somebody will put me in the direction of something, and I'll look at it, and it's exactly what we've been saying. I really don't care what it's shot on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key thing. I don't care what it's shot on. Often I can tell what it's shot on by watching it, and that's fine. But I mean, the way that I feed people, tell people about stuff, it's a tight integration with social networking. It's with my Vimeo account, it's linked with my Twitter account. I click on like on a Vimeo video, and it pops up on my Twitter feed. Philip Bloom has just liked this video with the link, and so my followers, if they're interested, will click on that, say, hey, he likes that, let's see what it is, and that's how things work. And I think it's a really great system, and I think that's the best thing about it. I mean, my favourite HDSLR video, I honestly couldn't tell you.
Well, it was a way to get into what you were going to say, so it was just a question. I was opening the door, but I like what you had to say better, because, there's so many... The thing I like about computers is for every individual viewpoint, there's you've got a window on the rest of the world, and you're bringing a process to it. And I think it's all about the connecting of the systems, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Vimeo, your site, what you're personally doing. I personally think people are going to begin to dialogue through this. Whatever gets popular is what's going to be felt.
One of the problems I find, and I get this on Vimeo a lot, is you'll put something up, and rather than talk about the content, they'll ask a question, what lens did you use? And that's really shouldn't be what they're talking about.
Right.
It's kind of irrelevant, really. They should be talking about what you've shown them. Not like, did you use a 50mm on that? Or how many lenses did you use on that? Or what stabilizer did you use on that? And it is still very much gear fixated. And there's a lot of people out there who literally, that's all they care about, is literally the gear. And one of the things that I do preach to people is go and buy a camera, go and buy yourself a cheap second-hand Nikon lens off eBay, and you can go out and shoot with that. And you don't need to spend $10,000 for extra stuff. Sure, if you can, it's nice to have the gear, but you don't need it, and you shouldn't fixate on it. You shouldn't say, oh, Philip Bloom's using this lens and this lens and this lens, which means I can't shoot my film until I get those lenses, and that means I can't do anything for 3 months. But that's nonsense. And I think people need to get away from fixating too much on the technological aspects, because it has democratized filmmaking. It has made the cameras available to pretty much anybody who wants to. Because 20 years ago or so, when I was leaving school, I was either going to go into film school or get a job. I ended up getting a job, and the reason I wanted to go into film school was because it would be the only place for me to have access to cameras, because I couldn't afford a camera because they're too expensive. So it's your way to get it. But now you can get together with a couple of mates, chip in, and buy a T2i and a lens and a tripod, and some basic sound recording, and you can make a movie. And you can make a movie every weekend. And let's be honest, they're going to start with, but you're going to learn. You're going to learn from practice and practice and practice. You're going to learn what works. You can improve your storytelling, and I think that's a great way. And a lot of people are going down that route now, because it is a lot cheaper, because film school is expensive. And so they can maybe get a job in the meantime, and it's just changing the way that we do things. And I'm not saying film school is a bad thing at all, because you can learn a lot in film school. I didn't go to film school, you didn't go to film school, and there are a lot of people who did, and they've got a lot out of it. But the cool thing is, you can, if you want to, go and shoot a film. The gear is there if you want to, but don't worry too much about the gear, because we can shoot it on this if you want to do.
Yeah, I bought no gear in order to get the stories out and learn. But I want to thank you so much, Philip.
Thank you.
I so enjoy your passion and the texture of your passion that you bring to our conversation. And thank you. I enjoyed learning from you, Vincent, and thank you for spending time with me. Thank you both. And I'm Jamie Forbes of Fine Art Magazine. We're at the Vimeo Film Award, Vimeo Video Awards. We're not at Film Awards. Thank you very much.
Vimeo Festival Awards, I think.
Festival, oh,
we're not film video, we're film video agnostic.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I'll go with that. Thank you very much.